Last time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. The Sky Temple, dark shadow of this hallowed place, holds the final energy control. The greatest and most powerful beast of the Ing keeps guard over what you seek. I offer you this blessed suit of armor, energized by the light of ether itself. Its power will help you reach these final keys. Light suit acquired! Know that my warriors fought and died with uncommon valor. Do not look unkindly upon their failure, for they died to save us all. Mighty Gfrim, in the last, what did you see? Was it one of our gates closing, sealing the scorched land from our holy grounds? Hear the words of Akul, that you may find a key lost to our cause. Fearless Emon, the one who shall move the pillar of holy ground, will see your soulless body. Their locations in the light worlds correspond to the key locations in the dark worlds. Flying barrier units of the Ing Horde. Creature ingest objects of value to the hive. Only its death will release the object within. Of the Sky Temple keys. Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. In this part, we're going to get every single item in the temple grounds, including the last two remaining Sky Keys, along with all the missile expansions, power bomb expansions, etc. we can find in this area. So, I'm in the Great Temple of Save Point at the moment. On the map, you can check this here. What we're going to do is go out towards the Sanctuary Fortress way first. We're going to take the lift down. And remember there's a dark portal just outside this area. We are finally going in that area after all this time. So let's open this door. Bunch of war wasps to deal with as usual. Now we finally get to this dark portal. About time, isn't it? So let's see what just was lying beyond this portal for us. This entire time. So, now in the dark world, let's get our scan visor out. There might be something here for us. Dark Pirate Commandos, of course. It's always Dark Pirate Commandos. Okay, now those guys have been dealt with. We've had a few items we could have picked up. If you remember in the previous two Dark World rooms of the Sky Temple grounds we've been in, there was doors on the temple entrances. Two of them held missile expansions, and the first one was quite easy to get into. The second one did require the Dark Visor. This is the one that requires the Echo Visor. Just going to shoot this so I can get something. So here we go. Sonic security system and sonic detection gear needed. So yeah, we need the Echo Visor to get this. So let's switch to the Echo Visor. And of course we also need the Annihilator Beam too. Thankfully, got some Death Level Light Beam arrow after taking out those Dark Pirate Commandos, so we can find the gate key. Give it your best shot here. High, middle, low, middle. You are the wrong one. So I suggest perhaps maybe the furthest one back is going to be the highest one, but who knows? There's a key here. Okay. And I think it was high as the last one. I just recited it moments ago, so clearly I've already forgotten. Nope, we've got it. And our prize is probably the best upgrade we can finally get behind any of these. This is our final beam ammo expansion. So we have the maximum capacity dark and light beam ammo at 250 each. That is really good. Now we've got that there, we can proceed onwards because we've got a Sky Temple key to be hunting down. If you remember in the light world, when we came up to that room that seemingly was a dead end with just the one scannable log in it, that's the location of a temple key in the dark world. So we're going to go forward along this way. There's a piece of phase in here and there's a Dark Metroid. So if you did not get this at Sanctuary Fortress, this is your other chance to scan them. This one's way too close to my liking. That is dead, so let's use the grapple beam to swing ourselves across this way and go over to here. And there's more here. And there's a regular pirate commando being dragged down by a Metroid. Well, that's a nice detail. Let's use a power bomb to get rid of this thing. Yeah, you've got the Metroid grabbed you, now power bombs are arguably more efficient, especially with the dark versions, which are resistant to dark beam, which was the best way to be able to deal with them previously. And we get our power bombs back at the cost of really low light beam ammo. Speaking of really low light beam ammo, there's more light beam ammo. Thank goodness. So we got this way. There isn't much around here. This is the music from the impact crater from the original Metroid Prime. I never noticed it here. Wow, you learn something new every day. There's something you can scan here. This is the Dormant Inclaw. Hibernating impervious darkling. Target encased in impervious shell, currently in hieratic stasis. Inclaws occasionally enter a strange torpor, brought on by constant exposure to the atmosphere of dark ether. While in this dream state, the creature does not feed or expel its deadly vapour. Fortunately, its indestructible shell protects it from predators. We also have something here. This is a luminous body, which no, sorry, this is the space pirate, isn't it? It's targeted to be drained all by energy by Metroid. Target's weapon systems are empty, which didn't go peacefully. I've never noticed this song here before. Yeah, we've got another Metroid to deal with. And since we're in one of the light beam arrow, I might as well use super missiles on it. Yeah, the Dormant Inclaw is something we couldn't quite see before. Battle scan complete, target has been death of the cycle. Okay, it's the same thing then. Apparently the kill got caught by surprise, didn't have time to fire a shot in defense. We'll look around a bit in this area because it's based on the same room from the light world, but a bit more compact. And there's actually Federation ship here in the light world. In the dark world, it's not quite like that at all. If we're going this way, that just gives you a route back to here. There is a power in this room, however, and it's all the way over there. So there's multiple ways you can get over here. You turn the dark visor, there are platforms that let you roam about, but we can make that distance now. We have the screw attack after all. I said we have the screw attack now. Wow, this is going badly. Right, one more time. Yes, got rid of one of the Metroids in the process. And our prize here is another missile expansion. Now let's cross back the other way. So now that we've done that, let's move forwards and open this door here, the way forward. You need to have sneaking missiles in order to get beyond this point. And you notice there's barely any safe zones at this point. This is why the light suit is recommended. You don't necessarily need the light suit to get past because you can take enough damage if you want to try and get past it all, but I fully recommend having the light suit to try and help you on this bit. The Luminoth subject to expire 1.12 centicycles ago. Target Luminoth shares DNA code with other dead Luminoth in the area. He is the father of that Luminoth. Scans indicate they died within moments of one another, most likely from exposure to ink storm particles. Same thing here. Yeah, there's an ink storm here, so if that wasn't enough, they put that here to try to deter you even further from going through the light suits. Ink storms, we know, are damaging fields. Except the light suit is completely immune to them all, so that's an interesting barometer of shielding progress, so people get the Sky Temple keys early, I guess. I mean, in Prime you could get the Chosen Artifacts early, and there wasn't really any problem with doing that. And in Prime 2 they seem to write the way to make sure you get all 9 of the Sky Temple keys at the end of the game, and it's really probably considered one of the weakest post-game fetch quests as a result. We have an ing here. And like being out of defeated. Crap. Come on. Don't have time to be wasting fighting warrior ing magnets. I know, supposed to get more aggressive, they know their planet's destruction is near, but they really don't want us to get those Sky Temple keys, but we kind of need them. I'm sorry, that's how it is. Your existence is threatening the galaxy. Or at least planet Ether. Come on! Now we can't transform to a morphle while the ing is possessing us, which is a bit annoying. Let's speak about the ing possession. They seem to be able to fully control anything else, but if they try to possess Thanos, they just let it go immediately. It's video game logic at its absolute finest. And we defeated that ing. We got some more lightning arrow back in the process. But there's another ing around here. This is going forever. Let's get some lightning arrow back to try and do all this thing quickly. Oh, what I should have done earlier anyway. And there's another ing as well. This is going on forever. Okay, finally! Right, now we've done that, let's have a look at the map around here. I don't believe there is anything else other than the route to the power-up we have here, because the way in the light world where there is a passageway is blocked off. So, in the dark world we need to proceed onwards and climb up this place. to a room we visited before in the light world. If I can remember how to do it. I think it's a path similar to that of the light world. We need to jump up onto this pillar, go up onto here, travel along this bridge. It's the same path really, isn't it? So, into this room we go, and then switch on the dark visor. Shoot you. Now it's visible in the light world. Remember, if you haven't scanned this thing, this is a limited time scan. But now we've defeated this, gets our Sky Temple key. Right, we require another key, and now we just go back. So I shall see you back in the light world when we go through the portal that we came in to get to this place in the first place. Okay, now we're back in the light world. I want to go back towards the Galactic Federation ship because there's one parrot that's in that room that we didn't actually manage to get at the time. So while in the ship, I want to go up to this bit here, and then I want a screw attack on top of the ship. While on top of the ship, there should be, there it is, a missile expansion. That is, I believe, 40 missile expansions, or near enough to it. We're getting close to having max missile capacity, and we will have by the end of this playthrough. So now we've done that, I want to go towards Sanctuary Fortress for a bit, but not actually go to the Sanctuary itself, and there's a good reason for this. See at the end of that corridor there? That's where we're going to be heading. You may not have thought much of it, but this is actually a passageway we can take. Now we have the light suit, we can ride this beam of light up to a higher place. And in this room, there is an energy tank. He's wondering how this compares to the map. This is still in the same room technically, but the only way you can read this higher portion is through this beam of light. Let's take it back down again. Wow, that's a funny way to greet someone who's just teleported down from a beam of light. Is this what being a Star Trek character is like or something? Anyway, we're going to go back to a previous portal to open a different way forward. So I'm going to jump cuts and see you at the portals to the Dark World where we're going forward there. Now we already obtained the power up in this room ages ago. A very long time ago. In fact, you can see it was right over there where we obtained it. This is where you normally come here in the game to proceed forward, but we got that power up quite a long time ago. You do have a need to seek missiles to progress beyond this door. And there's also some venom weed here. And this is going to hurt us. Let's just jump out of this and try and survive. Fortunately, we have the light suit, so we're able to not take any additional burn damage. And now we have something else. And this is where the extra utility of the light suit is going to come in handy here. Got some huntering here. Now, in fact there's no safe point here, means the huntering are a bit more dangerous. Well, there is one here, maybe this will work. Use a super beacon, draw it near. Come on, you know you want to. There we go. It's done. So this key is pretty much required to have the light suit to get, I believe. We put our dark. No, it's over there. Never mind. There is one that's in sort of area, but with the light suit, poisonous water doesn't poison us anymore. In fact, we can go underwater with it too. And there's another Sky Temple key. How are we doing for items now? 82%. Still a way to go, but there's still a few areas we still need to go to anyway, so. Let's get this huntering out of the way. And now let's explore underneath these places, because we couldn't really do that before. Okay, there's nothing truly remarkable, but that might be all of the items in the temple grounds, so I'm going to go and have a look at a online guide to see if we do have all the items in the temple grounds or whether we still need more. Be right back. Okay, I look around and we actually have every item now in the temple grounds area, so we're pretty much done with the entire area. As a result, I'm going to go head back to the light world and we're going to go to the Great Temple to travel to our next area. And that's where we'll be going to be ending the episode. See you guys in just a moment. So, with 12 energy tanks in hand, 200 missiles, 250 light and dark beam, and a total of 6 power bombs, we have finished up Temple Grounds, got every single item, as well as all 3 Sky Temple keys in the area. In the next episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 2, we're going to Aegon Wastes. See you guys next time.